Fire Brigade has been creating a safer community in Eltham and surrounding suburbs since the 1920s. This year marks the 75th anniversary of the brigade. Today, the brigade attends many incidents including car accidents, house fires, fire alarms, kitchen fires, and along with these calls attends community events such as the Anzac Day Parade and community education programs working to keep the local community safe and secure. The brigade was officially registered with the Country Fire Brigades Board on July 1, 1930, and the brigade's first captain, Walter Warren, served until 1933, having been involved with the brigade's establishment in the late 1920s. Other captains of the brigade have included William Allen from 1933 to 1940, Albie Parsons from 1940 through to 1956, Lester Lowerson from 1956 through to 1960, Max Gerald from 1960 through to 1964. Ken Gaston held office from 1964 until 1981, making him the longest serving captain of the brigade. Alan Warren was captain from 1981 to 1983, and then the last captain of the brigade was Jeff Riley, who held office from 1983 to 1984. The brigade's first vehicle was a cabin Dodge front-mounted Sinclair pump, which was provided after the devastating 1939 bushfires. This was then replaced in 1956 when a later model Dodge pumper was brought into service, seen here outside the station opposite its current location in 909 Rain Road. The current brigade location was opened in 1966 and then renovated in 1987. Other vehicles of the brigade have included the Austin Small Town Tanker, the Bedford Tanker, the International 610 Tanker, the Hino Pumper, and the Isuzu Pumper. Today the brigade operates 4 vehicles. These appliances include the Eltham Car, which operates as a transport vehicle and operations point, Eltham Tanker 1, which carries 2,000 litres of water and can pump at 500 litres a minute, the 3,000 litre Eltham Tanker 2, pumping at 2250 litres a minute, and one of the latest vehicles in the CFA fleet, the Scania Heavy Pumper. This appliance is the brigade's primary response vehicle. It can seat up to 6 firefighters and pump at over 4,000 litres a minute. The brigade's turnout area is bordered by the MFB, Plenty Fire Brigade, Diamond Creek, Research and Warrandyte, and covers some 30 square kilometres. Some of the notable fires in the region were the 1939 fires, which wiped out much of Warrandyte, the 1962 fires, also wiping out Warrandyte and areas of Research. 1965 saw some very bad fires in Eltham, with the loss of 3 lives, and the 1969 devastating fires covered much of the area. The brigade has continued to provide assistance and be involved in major fire campaigns, including the 1983 Ash Wednesday fires, the New South Wales fires of 2001 and 2, and the North Eastern Victorian fires in January 03. The loss of the Eltham Barrel in the late 1980s was probably one of the more memorable of the brigade's structure fires. This was along with the loss of the barn at Montsalvat in 1996. The Eltham Fire Brigade would not survive if it were not for the understanding and patience of the partners of members, and for many years the brigade's fundraising efforts were supported and run by the Ladies Auxiliary. The brigade also has won many awards with its running team, which competes statewide and nationally in firemanship activities. This has been running since the late 1940s and still runs today. The Eltham Fire Brigade. Training, competing, educating and creating a safer community.